Okay, guys, I still haven't found a reliable enough solution for the whole tile map thing. Well, I could use the free version of Tile Setter, um, but I think I'm just going to make my own Godot plugin instead. So I've been working on that, but we don't really need the fully finished assets yet to actually implement the procedural structures. We can use temporary assets. That's actually like a good approach when you're making games to use, because you can like lay everything out before you commit to the final art. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna focus once again more on the procedural side of things, the code-oriented side of things, and we're going to primarily make an algorithm to generate like a closed loop shaped structure, so to generate like walls basically. Um, and yeah, I mean, depending on how long that'll take, we'll see where we can go from there. Because I also want to make like houses and stuff like that, but those are going to be their own separate tiles. So those will be like single tiles, or maybe like, I guess it depends on the size of the house. But yeah, we're gonna figure out what we're gonna need. So let me go to the tile set. Oh, is my plugin still in here? No, that's vanilla, I think. But yeah, I'm making like a plugin that basically does the same thing that Tile Setter does, more or less. Hopefully that'll be done by next stream, but no. Okay, so what I want to figure out is, can I have a tile that is a different size than the rest of the tiles in this same tile set? What is this? Is this what I want? Maybe. 128? What does this do? Oh. Don't do that. Now, if we really have to, we can make a terrain set that'll automatically create like the circular shape we want, but I really don't want to do that. Also, now that I think about it, I'm not sure it needs to be a different size. It could probably be the same size as the rest of the walls, because that would make more sense from like a castle perspective, but I think we might want it to be, I was going to say taller, but I'm not sure even that's necessary. So yeah, it might be way easier than I thought. But I still want to figure out how to have, not consistently sized tiles. What is this? Size and atlas. Okay. That must be what we want. Yeah, it seems like pretty standard functionality, so I would have been surprised if you couldn't do that. But we're going to try and add to our castle tile set. So, yeah, if I can find the asset, that would be great. Or I can look it up. Castle.png. Yeah, I feel like we've been wasting a lot of time the last few streams with the whole Blender thing. So, I try not to get distracted by stuff like that. And that's the PDN version. Let's just go to the PNG version for now. Well, I guess I'm not going to make the tower 3x3 at this point, but whatever. Or will I? I don't know. Because I kind of want it to be a little bit bigger than the walls. Okay, we'll do it. Crap. Wish I could do the thing where like I can put like a formula in there. No, we're just going to have to do 768 plus... What is the tile size even? Is it 64? I think it's 64. 64 times 3. What do we get? 960. Okay. So yeah, that's gonna be massive. Crap, I don't know. That is the right size, though. Okay, I guess we're just gonna waste a ton of space. Which is fine, you know, it's pixel art. I also have to figure out... I could start from the center, maybe, but... What if I, something... First of all, set the brush size to 1. Okay. And I just have to line that up with the edge. I think right there. Oh, can I scale it? Okay, that works. So approximately what size do we want the powers to be? Something like this is probably good. Yeah, for now we'll just make it like a filled in circle. So I don't want to spend too much time on art. I hate art. Now, I've actually gotten pretty used to like the art workflow as well. I feel like I don't have a particular preference for any field of game development. I mean, art is tends to be like more fun, but it's not because I don't enjoy the process of coding. It's because with art, you don't get hung up as much and you can continue that process more consistently. Whereas with coding, you run into an issue, you could just be slamming your head against the desk for hours. So I guess, like, net enjoyment speaking, I do enjoy art more, but I wouldn't say I have a preference for it. Okay, so we should just be able to add a tile here. Oh god, those multiple tiles. Now you have to hold shift. Damn it. Uh, okay, now it's not letting me paint anything in there. Oh, it's because I have the eraser on. That would do it. We gotta get collision going for all this stuff. I mean, right now I can use square collision, but if we make the actual castle like walls smaller, we might need to adjust the collision. Yeah, I mean, I haven't done tile map stuff since Godot 3, so a lot of this is new to me. But it's pretty straightforward. Where do I adjust the collision? Physics? There's no physics layers? What? What the? What is this? I don't know what this does. I'm glad that it kept all of our current tiles in the same spot, which tells me it's starting from 0, 0. So that's good. It doesn't like shift things around or corrupt it or anything like that. But I have to make sure like I can't add tiles over here. I have to add it around here. Otherwise it might get messed up. But we should just be able to move the tiles, right? Hopefully I didn't just overwrite another tile. Okay, you can move tiles, so yeah, I mean with multi select, that should be a piece of cake. Okay, so how do I add physics layer? What is this? Rect? think this is for painting actual tiles. What about patterns? I don't even know what a pattern is. Oh, okay, physics layer. Alright, paint. Physics layer 0. Okay, I see. Have to move this up a little bit. Alright, I think we can get away with, like, an extra point along these edges. Can I, like, set the precise precision of this? Or position? Can I set the precise precision? I wonder. How do I set this to, like, how do I type in the values? Right click? Okay, I don't. There's a grid snap. That could work for now. Yeah. Although we might want to snap per pixel. Gonna be kind of annoying. Wait. Okay, maybe this is like divisions. 16. So this will be every 2 pixels, I think? Yeah. And this one needs to be moved. Oh, no, this would be 2 pixels. That one on the edge? Okay, it is. What about our corner ones? Okay, close enough. I mean, do I have to use a shape? Can I use like a circle collider? I don't know. Maybe not. How do I apply this? Oh, I'm painting this collision shape now. I see. Well, can yeah, can I eyedrop? Okay. Well, I guess while we're here, might as well paint all of these solid. I can see how this workflow is better than Godot 3. Of course, I don't completely understand it yet, but what is velocity? Hmm. Maybe that's for like moving tiles or something? But it wouldn't move a tile itself, right? That wouldn't make any sense. Anyways, let's, oh, we need a way to paint this tile specifically. Crap. Can we give tiles, like, names, any sort of custom data? I think we can. We could use custom data. And that way we could get the position in the tile map. Anything like that built in? Is miscellaneous probability? I don't have to worry about that yet. Physics, terrains, terrain set, terrain. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be part of the terrain. Well, I don't know. Like, I wanted to interact with the other terrain. Okay. So yeah, I don't see anything here. So, custom data layers. Oh my god, we have a lot of types to choose from. I guess we're going to want a string. And we can call it... I don't want to call it ID. I'll just call it name. Is it not going to actually show what the name of it is? It's kind of annoying. Okay, so like these ones won't need names because we can just refer to the terrain, at least for now. Okay, I don't know what this red square is representing. But we'll call this watchtower. Oh, that's cool. There's like a indicator that pops up. Hmm. What if we have two string things? What is it going to do then? I don't know. Doesn't matter. I like this approach though. Anytime you have like big collections of data that are using tools you can't really edit easily, which if I wanted to edit this, I'd have to use C++. It's nice to allow like that per uh, per structure level access to the user where they can like put custom data on each tile. Same with Xylan's voxel tool. I don't even know, like, where would I put this? I guess I put it offset 1 from... Oh, I couldn't even do that. Okay, I guess it can be directly adjacent. It'd also be cool to have building destruction. I mean, we kind of have to have that. That's pretty essential to the type of game we're trying to make. So, that shouldn't be too difficult. I'm not even going to bother giving buildings health, unless it's like a special building or something. Like a big door for like a final boss fight or something like that. Assuming we'd even implement something like that. But otherwise, I think it'd be just too much processing going on, and it's really not going to make a huge difference. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna uh, give each tile type like a durability ranking, and if the velocity exceeds that durability ranking, or the force hitting it exceeds that durability ranking, maybe we can have multipliers with certain damage types. Then it will just destroy it. It won't keep track of its own health, like per tile. Okay. Um, so we have to add support for this name thing now, which means we're gonna have to add it to, no, this is the entire tile set. We can use this for the entire game, so, and since it's within the tile set, it should be applied to every single tile. Okay, that's useful. Thank you, Godot. Oh god, I don't even know where it is. What is it, structure, or is it spawn manager? Spawn manager? Maybe? Tiles, dictionary. Okay, so this is, what? What am I representing here? Oh, we're just storing the terrain set index and the terrain index in the same vector. Okay, well we can reuse that and store the position in the atlas instead. So how about for... Oh, we have to iterate through every single atlas. Okay, well, I don't know what it's actually referred to. I mean, atlas is like a term that's used for something, which is, the image, which the textures are then split amongst, or the tiles are split amongst. But I don't know if it translates to like getting this atlas. Like maybe it has a different name, like source. Is it source? I don't know. What is source? Tile set source. Yeah, I don't. I think it might be this actually. I think it might be a source. How do we? Okay, I guess we'll iterate through all the sources. For source index in source count, and then for tile index in tile map dot tile map tile set dot get source. What type is this even? I don't know. I dot. Okay, so yeah, this is how we do it. Get tiles count. Okay, we're gonna need a reference to the actual source. Tile set source. Okay. If or here we'll get the name first. Wait, what is this? Oh, name equals source dot get tile. Oh, like D. What? Okay. How do we get data? Custom data. Any clues in here? Custom data layer 0 slash name. Well, this is the tile set. Let me look it up. Get custom data from tile. It's from 2 years ago. Okay, source ID. Get cell source ID. Get source, get tile data. Okay. This isn't working. Get cell source ID. Get source. Okay, it should be in the source. Source dot get tile data. Okay, so we don't have this. This is 2023. Um, Custom metadata. How do I obtain it? How do I get the data? Crap. You have to get it in the tile map? Okay. That's the wrong tab. Wait a minute. Hold on, let me check my YouTube stream. What do we get? It says my audio bitrate is 0. What the hell? It's lying to me. Okay. Well, we have our solution now. Tile set. Tile map. Wait, get cell tile data. Okay. The layer. I don't know. Can we not get it from the tile set? You know, it'd be really good if I didn't have to place the tile before I, got its data. Without placing. Okay, well that, like, hinders its utility, like, a lot. You get it from the source? Is tile set atlas source? Am I using the wrong as? Source dot get data. Oh, okay. So maybe it's this. Okay, what does this return? Tile set source. Maybe there's a different types of sources. Well, apparently so. Well, what other types? I guess we can have like single tiles and stuff like that. But I kind of like having almost like what do they call it in 3D when you have like a bunch of wall sections and stuff you can use? Like a kit or something like that. I kind of like having everything that's in the same kit, if that's even the right term, in the same atlas. So I think I'm going to keep doing it like that. Wait, wasn't I trying to... Okay. No, I don't think there's anything else I have to do here. Source dot tile data. Atlas chords. Source dot get tile ID. There's a lot of different options now. Index DI. Alternative tile. I don't need an alternative tile. Wait, do I? 0, I guess. Can I just get it using the index? Whatever. Oh, we actually have to get the data. Get data, get custom data, layer name, name. Let's, guess we can cast this to a string. Okay. Tiles, name equals, we should probably cache the position. That is what this returns, right? Yep. Okay. Oh. And just in case, like, this is actually important, I'm going to set it to TI. So if for some reason the position gets messed up, we'll use our actual index. Makes more sense to use. Can I get the custom data using the... Okay, you can use the layer ID, but I feel like this is more sustainable. So I'm going to do this. Okay. So we could probably have, well, I guess we could have a shared method that does both of these, like paint or something. Yeah, let's do that. Structure spawn. Set cell 0, tile pause 1. Okay. Yeah, there's still some stuff we have to do here as well, I think. Chords. Source ID. Atlas chords. Okay. All right. Right, so what information do we have? The tile name. And we have rules. Okay. Can we get it from the tile name? Well, I guess that's what our paint method could do. Or we're gonna have to get a bunch of other information as well. We'll do the name first. Okay, what is 0? Okay. I guess the layer can be 0 for now. Okay, the source ID. Now that is a different story. Crap. Okay, we'll do tile source IDs. If we have to make one more dictionary, we're gonna use a resource. I guess we can use a struct at runtime. We should probably do that. Let's do it. Let's get it over with. Okay, I'm gonna call this. Call it a spawn tile. Okay, and we're gonna need... What are we gonna need? I'll say ID. I'm using the wrong syntax. I just love messing up. And then source ID, which will be an actual int. I mean, ID is just anything to identify something, so technically you can use a vector too as an ID. But it's confusing. Like in every other context, an ID is an integer. All right. We're gonna have to construct this somehow. You do. Are there constructors? Init? Wait, what? No, I need a constructor with arguments. You can parameterize init. Okay. So ID, source ID, self.id, ID, .source ID, ID. These can be vector 3s. Damn it. Okay. We'll ignore this. So the first, or the, it would make more sense to have it be the first, but then I have to go back and fix my freaking code. Get terrain sets count. Wait, what? Guess this doesn't have a particular source. Crap. Tile map, that tile set, source. What sources do we have? What about like terrain? We get a terrain set? Sudo paint terrain set through code. Which we've kind of already done, but there might be a better way to do it. Wait, what? Why is this giving like the most complicated solution ever? Like a plugin? Okay, maybe this will work. This is Godot 4. Tile map dot set cells terrain connect. Oh. Does this create cells as well? I guess we can try it. Terrain set, terrain. Okay. Let's just keep this as 0 for now. Just use a single position. Will that work? Now, we can probably actually use a array instead. But for now, we'll just test it like this. Terrain set 0. Terrain 0. Okay. What does this do? So maybe it was doing that the whole time. Wait a minute, will this work? Yeah, now that I think about it, it was completely solid each time, right? What? I just left random crap here. Hmm. Is this not an Atlas source? Where'd it go? It says castle.png. Okay, let's just not cast it. What? Am I using the wrong arguments? The source ID. Get source ID? Wait, wouldn't it be the same as the index? I don't know how this works. Okay. What? Atlas chords. Alternative tile. Hmm. Okay, but is the method working? I think the method's working. Okay, maybe it's the same thing as before. I have to actually get the ID. Get tile ID. Oh, the index. Okay, well, that's what I'm doing. God. If I set it to 0. Or -1. What does the function say? Extra region. God, where did I go? Where is it? Oh, man. Returns the tile data object for the given atlas coordinates and alternative ID. Oh. Oh, maybe it refers to like animation or something. Okay. Probably shouldn't have messed with that. No alternative ID. Okay. And we have collision now. Cool. Good thing this isn't a platformer, because I'd probably bounce when I hit the edges of the collider, but this is like fine for what I'm trying to do. Like, this is totally sufficient. I can tail whip the wall. Yeah, you're gonna need to be like a reasonably sized dragon before you go tearing down castle walls. And those are pretty big walls, especially when you first start out. Oh, we still have to fix the size. The size is still messed up. Hopefully that's an easy fix. Okay. So that works, I guess. How are we going to distinguish between terrain and tiles, though? I guess we could set the Z value to -1 if it's terrain. if... Wait, what? Oh, okay. File's name, if id.z equals -1, else and it automatically handles the adjacent ones. Well, that's not true. I don't know if it's actually going to do that or not. We'll see. But if we're going to, set it all using, oh, you know what? This might not work, actually. Damn it. Okay, maybe if... Shit, I don't know. I gotta be careful with, like, performance and stuff. If id.z equals 0, do that. Otherwise, file map dot set cell layer 0 chords position. Source ID is id.z atlas chords. We do XY. I don't know. I'll just create a new vector 2 just in case. Alternative tile? No. Never again. And then we have to create the data here. So, source index, or do it this way. Although it may end up being, like, the index, I don't know. Okay, so now we'll just say sm.paint file dot file name, and then file pause. Oh my god. Invalid index wall on base dictionary. Really? It's just right here. Let's print files before we use it. Is it trying to create stuff before it's ready? Oh, yeah. So we're calling create spawn before we initialize everything. Okay. God, it's already been 50 minutes. Okay, it is adjusting adjacent cells. That's good to know. Although, not really going to be much use eventually. No, I guess it'll still be useful. We could format the like collection as we go along, like in the structure generator, so that it could be more easily used as like an array. when the time comes. I think we could still make it like user friendly. Okay, let's make the actual algorithm now. Enough wasting time. We have everything we need to get going. Structure spawn rule, selector, on tile. Which one are we currently using? Wait, I don't even understand. I think we need to make a rule. Also, I think the probability thing could apply for, I guess, not all rules. We're gonna make like a wall rule. Still not entirely sure I'm gonna do that. I think, oh god. We'll have two procedures we can follow. We can either go in a random direction, or we can travel the nearest x and y distance to like connect in a square fashion to the endpoint. And as we add more blocks, we'll start just by going in a random direction from the start point, which will also serve as the endpoint. We'll choose a random direction. We'll go a random number of blocks, choose one of those procedures, and the more blocks overall that we've put down, the more likely it is to choose the second procedure where it just goes straight to the endpoint. So maybe like a minimum of 30 blocks, then it starts having a chance. Then maybe after 100 blocks, there's a really high chance. So let's say, we've just been going in random directions for the most part, but then we get the one that makes it go back. Well, then we just go straight back to it, whatever the shortest direction is. Although we have to make sure there's no intersections. That's kind of the issue with that. So, what could we do? We could keep track of the bounds. If we do that, then we can just go over or under the bounds, whatever's closer. Although this is kind of, I don't know. This would create some weird structures. Might want to, maybe there's a way we can create only convex structures. Well, no, they would technically be concave if they had right angles or inner corners. So, how would we do that? Oh, well, I guess we could just limit how or which directions we go in. Yeah, based off of like what the current direction is and where the start point is. So, if we start if we start by going to the left, we could say you can only go up or left as your next direction. And then if you go right, you can't. You could only go like right again, or okay, this doesn't make any sense. We could cycle though. We could cycle through all those potential directions. And we could, if it cycles back to the beginning, we could use that as like another condition to snap back to the start. All right, I think we could pull this off. I want to see how the current thing is structured though. Spawn, structures, castle. Castle spawn, castle wall. These are adjacency rules. Okay, that makes sense. So what we want is, do I want to use a single rule for all of this or somehow split this up into multiple rules? I guess we could probably use a single rule. Yeah, let's create a new rule. We'll call it, I don't know. There's also the option of creating a random blob and then hollowing that out. Yeah, we'll just start with one method for now. I feel like this method might be more performant because you're generating everything in one go, in one loop. Like you don't have to iterate over multiple collections. Okay, shape. Adjacency rule. Oh, yeah. Shape rule. Okay, we're not... Shouldn't the selector be there by default? I guess not. Okay. All right, add selectors. So this is nice and flexible. All right. So our start position is going to be 0. So that's good to know. Where are we getting position from, though? Oh, that must have been a export variable. Okay, how are we going to do this? Because maybe there's a better way. I don't know. Should I just try the thing that I mentioned? Yeah, it's probably going to be what the best solution is. All right, while we have to have current pause. Am I getting errors? Stop. Shut up. I just want to see this so I know how to add things to the collection. All right, while current pause does not equal vector2 int dot 0, whatever, I'm just doing like this. Or first, or first. So current pause plus equals, and now we need to select a random direction. Are constant arrays a thing? I don't know if we want to go diagonally. Probably not. We can just do this. Left to int dot up. Maybe we should start with the right. Then we'll go clockwise. To int dot down. Vector to int dot left. Vector to int dot up. All right, now I need to scoot in. Hopefully I don't destroy my entire desk. Oh, God. Because, like, I can't, like, throw myself forward because then I run into the desk. So what I do instead is, like, I have to orient myself in an awkward way, and then I have to, like, clamp my finger, or my thumb and fingers to, pull myself into the desk. Kind of like a crab. I'm basically a crab. Hopefully, okay. I feel like the mic was too close in the last stream, so keep it like a little bit farther away. A centimeter farther away on average this stream. Okay, current position plus equals directions. Can we just like get a random? Okay, that's a thing now in Godot, which means all the other times I got random values from collections probably wasn't necessary. Current pause plus equals directions dot pick random. And for now, let's just say iterations equals 0. And iterations is less than 30. Iterations plus plus, or I don't think you can do that in GD script. Plus equals 1. Go back to our castle wall. Why is it empty? This is a derivative. What are you talking about? Structure spawn rule, shape rule. That's annoying. I'm annoyed. Where's the other one? Adjacency rule. Yeah, why does it... It's a conspiracy. Okay, now we can do it. Cool. Shape rule. So we should just be able to test this now. Are we adding it to the collection? No, we're not. Why is it painting 0? I don't know. Maybe I should make a method that does this. I don't know. Did we not set? Okay, we didn't set the selector. Okay, and then we have a bunch of other stuff. Okay, self selector, structure. Okay, that's the base class. Single selector. Structure, spawn, tile. Yeah, we'll do self selector. Oh god. Oh god. What is happening? Okay, that's an infinite loop. Iterations less than 30. I don't know. Oh, is it calling this for every single one we're placing down? Probably. It's probably doing that. Yeah, it's probably doing that. Damn it. Well, then I guess we only need to place one. We might need some way to pass metadata. Crap. Yeah, I don't know. I think the best thing to do might actually just be to give it a reference to the uh, current spawner structure thing, structure spawn, and then put all of our data in there. I guess, not really the best way to do it. Like this one specific issue. Yeah, because it's going to keep adding rules. But this is for a single structure, right? Okay, I guess that's like the best we have. And we won't have to like mess with all the current functions we're using, so that's cool. Alright. Var structure spawn. Just say SS. Okay, rule dot structure or dot SS equals self. Are we doing that somewhere else as well? Yeah, there's only one match. Okay, what? Var. Maybe we should keep this in a separate data structure. Oh god. How do we want to do this? Because otherwise we're gonna have to initialize everything manually, which is dumb. Keep doing that. Okay, we're gonna make a thing. We're gonna call it structure spawn context. Put it in the wrong folder. Make sure that's an int. Structure spawn. I guess we didn't give it a class name yet. Okay, let me just say context equals structure spawn context. Let's say dot new. Okay, I guess I'll say dot new. Technically, I do think they all inherit from object, so that's why we're getting like the init method and everything. Okay, will this suffice? Wait a minute. Oh my god. What am I even looking for? the rule, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Context, structure, spawn context. We don't even have to use it as a argument. Yeah, it'll be by reference, so that'll be faster, I think. Guess depends on how many variables we get. Oh my god, I'm just like, I have like short-term memory loss. I keep forgetting where I am. Okay, that was that one. Is this it? Okay, structure spawn. I think this is the one. Or we can do the context per uh, sweep, although I don't think that would help with much, so never mind. I'm going to call this iterations because we might accidentally be overwriting a tile that's already there. Actually, let's call it placements. All right. Maybe it'd be better though if we had the option to place or put a selector without um iterating through all of its rules. I guess. Yeah. That's kind of lame. I don't know. I don't know why it's lame. I just would it be better? I don't know. I mean, we're gonna need some sort of like context thing anyways at some point. And if we do use a context thing, it's gonna make more sense to do it this way. It would just be like more consistent. It would be less confusing. Also, this is the wrong rule. Oh, hold on. Everyone's favorite part of the stream, laundry break. I'll be back in like 3.743 minutes. If I'm not back at exactly that time, and use your quantum clock for this, you can unsubscribe. You have the right at that point to unsubscribe and unfollow if you're on Twitch. Almost ready. Okay. Probably more than 3 point whatever minutes I said. Okay, I just instinctively put my headphones on. I feel like an NPC right now. You know what? It's time. We're going into headphones mode now. I didn't want to put them on at the start of the stream because my hair was still wet. So that was just like, I don't like it. I'm perfectly aligned. Okay. Make sure the atoms on my microphone cover are properly adjusted. Crap, now I have to scoot in again. Damn it. This is so hard. What the hell? Okay. Um, where's our rule? It should be called shape rule. Here it is. This is the one. So I guess we don't have to... Well, you know what? This might be good, because now we're, like, reducing the amount of loopage that's occurring. But I guess either way, it would reduce the complexity at some point. Now, I feel like this is better for performance. How are we going to know the current position? Well, I guess we don't need to. Oh my god, wait a minute, this is stupid. How are we going to remember the original position? Okay. We'll keep the context thing, but we'll also allow it so that we can put down a selector without requiring placement. We might have to use a custom data type for this. Because there are going to be references to each selector, so I can't really do that. Crap. Can I? I think we're going to need... We're going to need another data structure. Oh boy. Alright, this one we're going to call structure spawn placement. I'm going to rename it like this. Wait, did the constructor thing even work? Wait, we didn't even do that. Okay. We'll be able to test it this time. Probably some built-in way to, like, rename functions. Maybe not. What is a code region? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's like one of the drop downs, but you can just do it anywhere. Kind of like pragma region for C sharp. Or is it just hashtag region? I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, okay. So, selector shall be response selector, and then branch gonna be false or a bool. But by default, it'll be true. And actually, I don't think we're gonna need a constructor for this. Or maybe we should. No, I don't think so. And I will show you why. Ah, but then I need a function or a method that. Okay. We're gonna optimize a little bit here. We're gonna rearrange things. So there's our context. We're gonna store our placements in the actual instance. And then we can have a method that places stuff. Hold on. Okay. Create placements. That is the new name of the method. There's adjacency rule. And then we want a shape rule. Okay. And then we can have a function called place. Int3 or position will be a vector3 int. Selector be a selector, structure spawn selector, and then branch be a bool. Default that to true. It seems like it's going to be the default behavior for most rules. All right. Placements, position equals selector. We're going to have to construct our placement first. Oh my God. Please. Thank you. Placement dot select. And this is why I thought a constructor wasn't necessary, because we're going to put it in this function anyways. And then placements, position equals placement. All right. Now we have to go back to our spawn manager, or maybe our structure spawner. Okay. We have to say rule dot placements equals. Oh, we're gonna have to change it here as well. Crap. Current placements. Oh my god. Rule dot create placements. Okay. Why is it not giving us errors for this? Something else called selector? Oh. Hmm. It will say, why do we need current tile? Pretty sure there's going to be placement.selector though. Guess I don't really know. No, I think it would be. Anything that says selector here is going to be placement.selector, because that was the scope before. So that's actually good, because now it's resolving some potential conflicts there with, like, reusing variable names. File.rules. Okay. Okay, maybe I'm misunderstanding how this works. It's the selector. We're looking for the rule, right? Yeah. Okay, I see. We have tiles, next tiles, current tiles. I guess we can make current tiles placements. Then in the placements, we'd need to specify whether it's branched or not. Could I do that here somehow? Here's our placement. Next tiles, next pause equals placement.selector.get selection. Okay, so yeah, that's the selector. But then it goes through the tile and it... Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Crap, not really sure what I can do here. See, the most obvious option is to create another data type for the next tiles. That'd be super lame. So, kind of don't want to do that. This is current placements. Okay. Next tiles. What the hell? Okay, how about we call this next... This is so stupid. Next placements. And current placements. How are we even gonna do it over here? Kind of tearing everything up here. How about not current placements? Well, I guess if it's all the current thing, then can't they all just be one collection? If I named it sensically. Identify our current tiles not declared in the current scope. Like, could we still have the iterations cap? Okay, how about current placements? Alright. For tile pause in current placements.keys. What is next placements? I don't even know what. There's next tiles. So maybe placements should instead be next placements? Then we can iterate through that. I don't know. Yeah, this is kind of messed up. Kind of screwed up, guys. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Do we reset current placements every iteration? Or, yeah, I guess that's what it would be. Let's go back to this. Current tiles, next tiles. Current placements. Okay, current placement's not clear. We're clearing it at the end, which is bad. So we can't really, like, resample it or anything. So we could do the stupid thing for now. And we could say var tile branch. Use another dictionary. Probably gonna have to do something with like data values or structures, data structures at some point. Tile branch dictionary equals dictionary. Or just do this. And this would be accessed in the context of next tiles. So tile branch next pause equals placement dot branch. what? I'm very confused. I guess we don't have to reset this at all, right? It redid the iterations thing. Can't escape it. Yeah, does this have to be reset at all? Because it'll override it. We need to. Tile branch. Tile branch next pause equals placement dot branch. Okay. We'll say if tile branch tile pause. We also have to make sure if not tile branch dot has tile pause or tile branch dot if tile branch dot has tile pause equals false or tile branch tile pause equals true. Okay. Tile branch next pause equals placement dot branch. Let's see if that will work. Like 80,000 names for it now. Do we have our, okay, we do have our place function. So that's cool. Let's fix the adjacency rule first. I definitely like this syntax more. Why did I make it a vector3 int? What? Argument 1 should be vector3 int, but is vector2 int. We go to our function. We go to our function. It's vector2 int now. So shut up. Okay, well, whatever. Hopefully it works. And then branch is true. All right. So now let's go to shape spawn, shape rule. And then branch will be false. Oh my god, did that actually work? Why is it only 2 blocks? What? Place current pause selector false. Is it working? I can't tell. I feel like it'd be a lot more sporadic. Maybe not. Oh, well, that's different. Looks like our logic is working, though. What if we just place, like, upwards? Vector2 int dot up. Is that going to be, like, 30 blocks upwards? Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, cool. Cool stuff. So how are we gonna make this actual shape now? Actually. Are we actually going to make this actual shape? Hmm. Trying to think if there's anything better than the current approach that I'm thinking of. The other thing to keep in mind is that it's going to be starting from we want to consider whether we want the structures to be spawned at the corner or at the center of like their overall mass, I guess. Probably the center is what we'd want. So we'll have to find a way to account for that. Now, if we use the bounds, we can uh, readjust everything according to the bounds, but we'd have to do that per value. So I don't know. This is freaking stupid, dude. Maybe there will be a way to do it though. All right. This. How are we going to do this? Well, let's make a... No, I think we can do this differently. While, or for wall I in 5 bar direction equals directions dot random current pause plus equals direction. I want to make sure we're placing at the origin too. So I guess we could do it like that. For wall I in 5, and we're gonna cap our iterations at 10 for this. Pause plus equals direction. So now we should have like larger wall segments being placed. Okay, well there's one. Oh, well, it generated a square. Just coincidentally. I wonder. Wait. Okay. Oh. Hmm. It must have gone back down and around into here. That must have been the only way that could have happened. Yeah, we'll put limits on it so it doesn't do that. Yeah, okay. This is what I wonder. No, we could do that mathematically. I was going to say, oh, I could have a dictionary that maps to all the potential directions we go. If we use a dictionary, though, that might be faster than using math. Ew. Gross. Disgusting. Yeah, let's do that. I like that more. Gonna be less of a headache, too. So yeah, we'll start with our current directions that we have for our keys, and for now, I'll just do like 0, 1, 2, 3. Right, I'll just do 0. That'll work. All right, so my question is, let me do test dot random dot keys dot random. Okay. So this should work. So if we're currently going in the right direction, the options we have are vector2int dot right. Do we only want to go clockwise? We only go clockwise, and it's just going to be a square every single time. Okay, so I guess we'll do vector2 int dot down, and vector2 int dot up. We just don't want to be able to go in the completely opposite direction. Which, again, I could do mathematically, but that's freaking lame. Okay, so down, we can either go... Wait. Down. Okay, we can either go left, up, wait, not up, left, right, or down again. Maybe we should, yeah, we should start with down. Down, left, right. How easy would that be to do with math? We would have to choose a value within a random range. That would be... That might work, actually. You know what? We love math. Math is an incredible means of understanding the world. It can help you test theories. We love math on this stream. Okay, so here's how we're gonna do it. So instead of pick random, which was super nice and convenient, unfortunately we're gonna have to say directions. Random rand I range. That's what we want. Anywhere from one. Wait a minute. Okay, so let's say we start with down. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want to start at 5, 6, 7. From 5 to 7. As long as we don't... Wait, no. 1, 2. Okay, we don't want 2. And for right, we don't want 2. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, so 2. Needs to be at least 2. So 3. And then 3 plus 4 is 7. And I was thinking about something else. That's why it took me so long to calculate that. I love math. Rand I range, 3 plus 7, or 3, 7. My brain is starting to rot. Okay, and then... How do we know the current direction? Damn it. Our current direction index equals 0. Actually, probably want to start by going to the left, so we'll just do 2 for now. Var current direction. We can say current direction equals directions current. What the hell? Current direction index. Messed that up. Plus rand I range 3 to 7 modulo, because modulos only work with ints when you do it with the percentage, which works. Modulo directions dot size. And then, oh shoot. Oh, we can just, what? Current direction index equals, we'll just set it to this. Okay, I guess we can have this just start at 0 then, or whatever. Doesn't really matter which direction it goes in, to be honest. Actually, that might create more unique buildings. I'll make them unique. Current direction equals directions, current direction index. I'm just going to assume that's working. Okay. Does it make sense now? Let's see. So it starts going off to the right. Okay, it's not making sense. This does not make any sense. Let's print our current direction indices. Could just be a problem with the way the rand I range works. We want it to go to at least 3, right? Or no, 2. Yeah, so that's right. 0, 3, 3 again. Wait a minute, 7. What if it chooses 7? Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Well, if it chooses 6, we're screwed. Hold on. I think I'm thinking of this the wrong way. Oh. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't work. No, it should work, damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so should this just be 5 then? 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has to choose one of these 3. Okay, I don't know. What was my logic when I said 7? All right. Check this out. Now, somehow we need to bias this towards the starting point as we go around, like, in a circle. Also, the walls are too large. I only want them to be, like, 3. Oh, God. See, it still has the possibility to intersect with itself. It just has to be, yeah, like, within the wall segments. Okay. So assuming this is our endpoint, our current endpoint, then we would then... Oh, God. We would then try to connect back to here somehow, but we have this intersection here, so we can't just do the thing and win the game. So again, we're gonna have to go outside the bounds. So if we go outside the bounds, we're at this wall segment now. Switch the y-axis, connect all the way down to here. That's gonna create like imbalanced, asymmetric. It's gonna create like the same kind of shape every time. It's gonna freaking suck. Hate it. What we could do. No, that wouldn't work either. I don't know what I'm talking about. No, maybe it would. We could displace. Wait, no, that might actually work. Hold on. Yeah, we could put a bunch of points in a ring, displace them along the direction from the ring. This would make all the buildings like it. Many of them would be, or they would all be like uniformly sized in general if we did it this way. But we could easily just scale it if we wanted to have like uh, layouts that are like a lot longer than they are tall. Yeah, we put a bunch of walls around a ring. We extrude them out a random amount from the center of the ring. And then, well, we could keep them in a collection, and then we could just connect them using that algorithm I described. Holy crap. What am I doing with my life? Why have I not thought of this? I don't think we even need directions at this point. Directions are lame. Okay. So here's what we're gonna need. We're gonna need var points, which is a... Oh my god, I'm so glad I thought of this. This is so freaking awesome. Vector2 int. Now we just need to find a way to rotate things, but that should be simple enough. Okay, so we'll say for now, we can do this based off of division. So our point count equals 12. Could also randomize this. We could make like a range thing in here to control, to set the point count. Var radius, or min radius, assuming we're working in tile space, we're going to set the minimum radius to, that might be not enough, 7. Now we're going to set it to 4, and we'll set our point count to like 6. And we're only going to extrude outwards. Okay. Now we have to do the difficult part of like going around in a circle and figuring out the math for that. Well, I mean, we had that node we made in Blender to map a single value onto a circle. Is there any easier way we could do that here? Probably. Like vector2 dot rotate dot 1 dot rotated angle. Okay. What about vector2 dot right dot rotated? And then I'm assuming it's in radians, so rad 2 degrees. Okay. All right. So 4 point, or 4i in point count, because why not? Why not I? It has a very universal meaning. That could be a bad thing. Whatever. Bar angle equals I divided by point count. And assuming a full radian is 360, or not 360, but the value of pi. So I divided by point count. Let's make sure these are floats. Yeah, how do we cast a float? Float I. Oh, I guess we're constructing floats. Float I, float point count, times pi. That'll range it in between pi. We might want to do point count minus 1, just so we don't accidentally place a second one in the start spot. Or do we want that? No. No. It could save us on some math. if we do it that way. But then we're not going to get the same random value, so it could also mess it up. Okay, we're going to do it like this. Vector2.right.rotated. Okay, var pos equals vector2 min radius 0 dot rotated angle. Okay, can I create a vector2 int from a vector2? Okay. Points dot append. We will extrude the position. Okay. We'll say pause. We could just do times equals since this is all, starting from 0. Pause time, or, yeah, times equals. That's what we want. Pause times equals rand f range from 1 to, let's say we can go out 4 times as far. Points.append vector2 int pause. Okay. So for now, let's just test what the points look like because we can do that. We don't even need to do a second loop. We can just do place, pause, vector2 int. Why does it still say vector3? What the hell? Selector, branch, no. Idiot. Okay, this is really annoying. Okay, we have a syntax error. Undo it. Go back. Okay, pause 1. Now you have to give me a different error. Never mind. Whoa. It's still not updating. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna reload the project. God, I hate that. I hate having to do that. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about this approach. Now, one thing I am curious about is if we are like figuring out which axis we're going to do to connect which point. If they're both the same distance, well, do we just choose at random? I don't know. Either way, this should give us a good amount of variation. Okay. Oh, and now you won't give me an error. Wow. Look at that. Imagine all these connected with segments now. And what that would look like. Oh my god, this one's like really far out. Okay. We'll probably be able to tweak these settings as like in the resource editor. We'll create exports and we can tweak them through there for our rule. And that'll be like basically winning the game. Okay, oh, maybe we do need our directions thing. Because the way we could pick our direction, well, we could arrange our directions so that, like, if we meet this and we're going in that direction, then we choose whichever the most sensible direction is. Oh, but it depends on the angle it is to the original point, which I guess we could calculate. Okay, so we know this is working. All right, for I in points, or for point vector to int in points, and we're going to say var wrap. Hold on. For I in points dot size. We can say last point equals. Is that going to matter? Might not matter. It may not matter, guys. I don't even know if we're going to need to prepend it with current. Okay. For now, we'll just do something stupid. So if pos.x does not equal, well, we have to get the next point. Our next point equals points I plus 1. Probably going to have to modulo that, right? Yeah. Modulo points.size. If pos.x does not equal next point.x, then we'll say, or we can do while pos, yeah, I guess we could do greater than. While pos.x is greater than next point.x. How's this going to work? Okay, we'll say place. This might be the entire algorithm right here. Place pos selector. Don't branch, idiot. And then pos plus equals. Okay, so the pos.x. We're actually going to want to say, or no, I think we can do it this way. Plus equals vector2 int dot left. So if it's greater than, it's going to go to the left. All right, we're going to need this 4 more times. Or, hold on. If we're going clockwise, holy crap. We just created the world's most efficient algorithm ever. Pos.x is less than, yeah, if it's clockwise, we're not going to have to go back. And they're not going to be, like, doing any weird, like, I don't know how to describe this. It's not going to be bending negatively. Like, if we're just going clockwise, and let's say there's bumps on this clockwise shape, or on this, okay, let's say there's a circle with bumps, and we're going along it clockwise. At no point will the circle turn, like, at an acute angle, or so that the angle from the other direction is acute. You know what I mean, I think. While pos.x is less than next point.x, we just increase, go to the right. And then for y, while pos, wait a minute. Is there some logic to the whole, like, negative y being up thing? I don't know. While pos.y is less than next point.y, pos plus equals vector2 int dot down. Okay. Is that it? Let's see. Shit. What? Oh. No, that's not how this works. I don't understand shapes. We could also switch statement this, right? Or like while not reached, then we switch statement? I don't know. y is greater than next point dot y. Go up, which would be... This is why it's confusing. It's greater, we want to go negative. Okay. Will this even work? I don't know. Kinda. Maybe. Work in progress. What the hell? There's always that block at the beginning. But it's not crashing, so it must be reaching all the points, right? Okay. And pause should already be next point. When we go to the next iteration. Start at 0, so... What the hell is happening? Let's set the minimum radius to, like, 8. Oh my god. What? Oh, I think we do need to have take angles into consideration, because I think what's happening is we expect it to go from, like, okay, how am I going to demonstrate this? We expect it to go from, like, this point to this point, or wait a minute. Yeah, why is it doing that? Because it should go from that point to that point. It wouldn't go some other random direction. Okay, let's place next point selector false. False. Just to test it. Make sure that we're iterating through our points correctly. Oh my god. Really far away. Let's decrease the minimum radius back to 4. This shape is a little awkward. I guess if it's multiplying it by, like, 4, that's kind of insane. Probably don't want to use multiplication. Why is the X glowing? What the? Okay, so ideally, this is our current pause, right? We would check to see if our X is less than the next point, which would be here, which it is. So we would just subtract until we got here. Then we did the same thing with the Y. Did that here. Did that here. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Which is why our switch statement, or not the switch statement, just like a different while loop would be useful. So while, pause, and this will force us to make it work. While pause does not equal next point. First of all, we're going to place. This will help us cut down on a lot of things, actually. If pause.x is greater than next point dot x. Okay. Gonna use a ternary, but that would be more expensive, I think. Or would it? I think it would. I think it would be. Place. Wait. Pos plus equals vector to int dot left. Yeah, we do want to use else if here. Else if, because we don't want it like, we didn't do else if, it would skip like diagonally multiple times in a single iteration, I think. So, to do it like this. And again, we may eventually make the order dependent on like the angle, but for now, I just want to this working. Else if pos dot y greater than next point dot y, pos plus equals vector to int dot up. Okay. Now what we could do is we could create a direction vector or a difference vector and then get the sign of that and then switch over the sign. That would allow us to use or a match. That would allow us to use a match statement. So we could do that. Wow. Okay, it's not connecting to the last point. Oh no, it's just placing it 0. Huh. Hmm. Yeah, why is there a random piece being placed at 0? And why am I getting stuck inside of this? It's placing where it says next point, so there's that. Oh, we should make like caves. That'd be cool. Kind of getting stuck in here with my tail. Hmm. Okay, so it's like not connecting to this one for some reason. We're starting at 0.0. Maybe it's like I plus 1. And then I plus, if we go to, we're at the end, then it's going to take us back to 0. I don't understand. This is dumb. This is very dumb. there's a way we can, like, put this into a core routine or something so we can watch it happen all the time. Or I guess we can print. It's like the next best thing. Did I stop smacking my mic? Print. Pause. We have 41 points. So it's going from 8 to 7, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 4, 3. Uh, okay, maybe that wouldn't make any sense. Let's increase the minimum radius. Let's see if that fixes anything. What? Why were we like properly encircled last time? Now it's just stupid. Um, let me print something. Maybe we're not rotating enough. It's tau. It's freaking tau, dude. I still can't really tell. Oh. Yes. No. Wait, what? Why is this always starting at 0? Yeah, that should be our first one. I don't know why that is being dumb. Okay, if I do nothing, if I do literally nothing, still place something down? Okay, I guess we need pass. We're gonna commit to this approach because it's cool. This is gonna give like its own error, isn't it? It is still placing something. What? Okay, game spawn manager. It's not gonna be spawn, it's gonna be structure spawn, I think. Okay, yeah, we're setting 1 to 0. That makes sense. Um, should we just start with a rule, maybe? Like, this is freaking stupid. This is stupid. Oh, also, this will center it. This is going to center our creation. Oh, we could use, like, noise generators. Oh, yeah, we still have the voxel module. Is that how it works? I don't know. There might be built-in noise things in Godot. We could use those along the circle. God, okay. Gotta finish this up soon. Yeah, because it needs at least one tile to start. So we can do a single iteration. So bool first, or var first equals true. But then it's gonna iterate through this anyways. My God. And maybe we do have to do the full point count iteration. We'll just use a bool for now. Okay. If oh God, I don't know. Maybe we should set this directly after. If not first. Okay. What about now? Okay, it's gone. So does everything else still work? Where's our shape rule? Here it is. Okay. Circle's way too big. Could even distort the angle a little bit if we want. Okay, let's maybe it's not working how I thought it would. Oh, right, 'cause it's not going to iterate the full size. Sometimes I just forget how basic iteration works. Okay, so this is like the shape we want. And then let's go back here. Don't need this, technically. Okay, well that looks good. That's what I want. Also, we can multiply the points by 3 to create wall segments that are at least 3 large. Yeah, I mean this is what I was going for. So this will be like our castle shapes. Like it won't necessarily Wait, no, it will necessarily make the wall segments at least 3. Because what's happening right now is it could be very far away on the x-axis, but this isn't a good example. Why is this like the best one we've gotten so far? Probably gonna change the amount of randomization. This isn't square enough at the moment. Also, we should probably change the direction selection because I feel like we are getting kind of the same general shape right now. Yeah, randomize the amount of points, stuff like that. Okay, so here's what I mean. So okay, so we're going from here to here. If the y-axis is only a difference of 1, but the x-axis is a difference of like 4 or 3, it's only going to go up once. But if we had this multiplied by 3, it would be at least 3. So there you go. But what this will allow us to do, assuming it rounds correctly, so we can set our minimum radius to like... Actually, hold on. Do we need a minimum radius at all if we do it like this? Maybe not. Will this even work in the first place? No, because then the other ones are going to be multiplied too. Damn it. Damn it. I don't know. I don't know anything. Ever. What could we do instead? Could extrapolate the points if we want. Connection successful. Oh god, my bitrate is terrible now. Oh no, it's better. Okay, my internet went out, or not, it didn't go out. But for some reason, my computer's been having this weird issue where it just randomly disconnects from the Ethernet. So yeah, welcome back, everyone. Let me see what happened in the stream. I hope it didn't separate the VODs. I don't even know if what I was saying is going to be put in the VOD. Why can't I go to Twitch? What? Oh my god. I don't even know if my stream's actually up or not. So I'm basically just USB tethering to my phone right now. Because for some reason the wireless doesn't work on my computer either. Like the world's stupidest issue. Okay, so it says OBS is connected, but I can't load a website. Or Twitch is loading painfully slow. So is YouTube. What if I just look up test? Okay, nothing. What? Oh, give me the definition for test. My internet must be just like really slow. But how's the bitrate so high if that's the case? Alright, let me check on my phone. Doing all sorts of hacks here. I'll have to check the Twitch VOD when the stream's over. We were so close to finishing. What the hell? This could have happened at any other point. But no. Had to happen while I was streaming. It never happened spontaneously like this either. Oh god. Why don't I see my stream popping up? Did it stop the VOD? Damn it. Okay, please tell me YouTube is... It's loaded enough. Alright, go live right now. It's probably going to make my Stream unlisted. As long as my bitrate is sufficient. Yeah, it says unlisted. I mean, I went live on my streaming software, so maybe Twitch will come in clutch. I don't know. Connect streaming software to go live. I am live. What are you talking about? Is my stream up on Twitch? This is just becoming like a maintenance stream. It says I'm live on Twitch. Okay, I can see myself. Twitch might have come in clutch here. Okay, what if I move my hand around? How performant will that be? Performant. I'm frozen. I'm frozen. What the hell? What? This is infuriating. Oh, I'm back. Move my hand around. I have to wait for the delay. Okay. Alright. I have no idea what that's gonna look like on the VOD. But we're back! We're back, guys. We're back. Sorry about that. I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't look terrible on the stream. But, crappy internet connection issues. Okay, let's test this again. So yeah, our multiplier thing is not going to work unless... What if we snap it to the nearest third? Yeah, we could do that. Snapped. Vector to int. Snap, snap. Then we're gonna have to make sure the radius is like considerably larger. Okay, that's a lot better. You know, worst case scenario, 2 points are on the same spot, it just skips an iteration. Let's increase our minimum radius to 8. Okay. So now we're getting that large variance again. But, you know, this works. Alright, I think if we want to place down a tower, it should be super simple. Should just be able to say, place, pause. Oh, we're gonna need a selector for the corners. Oh, we don't even have a selector for that yet. Place. Next point, we're actually going to say corner selector. Make sure this is done first. All right. There's castle wall. Make a new one called castle tower. What's the name? Watchtower. We'll capitalize it. And we'll go back and make sure we actually... yeah, here we go. Here we go. God, I don't even know if I'm actually live or not. That was like the most that was the most distressing moment in my entire streaming career. Because I didn't want the VOD to get separated. Then I would have had to upload 2 VODs and it would have broken without editing it manually and rendering it for 8 hours. Would have broken the consistency of all the VODs we have so far. Fortunately, I think Twitch will save me. Okay. Paint. You can paint name, but you can also do it here. Oh, I guess you can just adjust it like this as well. Okay. That makes sense. Let's call this watchtower watchtower. Let's just call it tower. That's right. Castle tower. Rename this to tower. I'm gonna make a new. This doesn't need any rules. What am I talking about? Unless we want to spawn new walls from it, which we could. We could do that. Behavior's a little complex, though. Self-selector. Okay. No, now this one is named a watchtower. What? It wasn't wall before? The corner selector will be castle tower. Oh. Single selector castle tower. Okay. Let's freaking go, dude. Oh my god. It only worked for the first one. Okay, well, work in progress. I think I know what's causing the issue. I think it's getting overridden. I'm glad we made it this far, though. I mean, that's cool. Snap 3. Okay, that's not important. So, yeah, I think I know what's happening. What if I do it before? Will that work? Because then it's gonna place over it here. What if I do this? Okay, now there's none. So that's cool. Now we only have one. I don't understand. Okay, how about we just do if pause equals next point. Even though that's kind of what would happen down here. Okay, I feel like this would work. Or oh no, I'm placing it at next point. Wait, what? What the hell? I want to place it at pause. It's like the whole idea. Okay. Oh, I see. Because it's when it changes directions, it's not necessarily always at a new point. Which, I mean, you know, if it only goes inwards based off the angle, if we only connect like inwards, it could work, but kind of don't want to do it that way. Also, I want to increase the amount of snapping. Oh yeah, and occasionally we'll get this kind of stuff. Okay, so instead, what we can do is we can detect in the loop if we're turning a corner. Which means we're going to need last pause. Wait, will that work? No, we're going to need it down here. Right? I think that'll work. Okay, so if... How do we even detect a corner? So I guess it would be... if pause.x equals last pause.x. Okay, but then if it's going up on the y-axis, it's going to do the same thing. So we need to check, like, from 2 positions ago. Right? Should I do a separate loop? Can I even do that? Guess I'd have to iterate over the keys, but that I feel like that could cause some conflicts. Gotta be a way to do this. We would need a cache. Well, not a cache, or like an array. We wouldn't necessarily need an array, but could be useful. Also, this isn't a while loop. Second to last pause. Last pause. Okay, last pause equals pause. And before we do that, we'll say second to last pause equals last pause. Last pause equals pause. The new pause will get updated, and then we'll have everything we need, right? Yeah. Then it'll set this to this on the next iteration, and yeah, I think that's the right order. So what we can say is if last pause minus, or we need absolute abs. Just say abs. Abs. I don't know if this will work or not. Second last pause minus pause. Oh, crap. A minute, would that work? Yeah, it would be 1, 1, right? Equals vector2 int dot 1. Place, pause, corner, selector, false. Now it may miss one corner. Hopefully the rest should be good. Okay. We have to set it at the last pause, I think. And it is missing one of them. So let's start by saying last pause. Or, we could just put one every snap increment. Yeah, I guess we could do that. Because it's missing multiple here, it looks like. So, because, like, what's the difference between this and this? It'll be the absolute value, so. In theory, it shouldn't matter, but for some reason it is mattering. Okay, let's check again what place does. Placements, pause equals placement. Now, the issue with using that is if we go to our structure spawn, rule.create placements, it's going to be using multiple rules, so one rule could affect another. So, yeah. We could add them to an array in our... Wait, do we even need the context thing when we can just use the current rule? Yeah, why have I not been doing that? So stupid. Where's shape rule? Okay. All right, I guess that's what we'll do then. We're gonna need this. We don't need all this last pause and second last pause crap. We just have to say tiles dot append pause. Okay. We can iterate through the tiles. For I in tiles dot size. Hold on. First pause minus third pause. Place. Oh my god, can you please? Why is it doing that? Second pause. Alright. Var first pause equals tiles I. Var second pause equals tiles I plus 1 modulo. Or is it modulus? I'm going to keep saying modulo. Like modulus refers to the operator itself, while modulo is like a verb. I will modulo it using the modulus operator. But I'm referring to it as a character. Whatever. I plus 2 modulo tiles.size. Okay, what does this do? What magical... Okay, hold on. This is promising. Also, we're going to have to adjust the z index. Okay, well, this works. Also, we could probably increment it by snap, just so we don't have to do as much processing. But yeah, it's cool. Very cool stuff. All right, let's see if we can increase the z index. Rendering. Here we go. Easy. All right. There it is. We beat the game. Cool. Put like gates and stuff. Reconnection successful. Whoa, what? Oh my god. Wow. What just happened? What was that? Twitch.tv. Am I freaking live, dude? Hold on, go back to channel. Yes, I am. Guys, you're not going to believe what happened. Oh, it started a new Twitch stream. So yes, the VODs are going to be screwed up. Awesome. There's going to be 3 VODs now. Anyways, I have to end before my computer blows up. We got done what we wanted to get done. All right, so I'm happy about that. I'm going to end the stream here before anything else can happen. So thank you everyone who stopped in. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. See ya.